Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mudra. Please introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Sir, I am Mudra and I belong to Sonipat district of Haryana. And I've done my schooling from there itself. And after that, I did my graduation in BSc program from St. Stephen's College, Delhi University. And suppose that I was preparing for civil services and I got selected as DSP in Haryana Civil Services exam. And in this year itself, I got selected in IPS. So right now I'm undergoing training at NPA, sir.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Now you are appearing for the IAS.
Yes, sir.
My first question, why not foreign service?
So foreign service is equally good. It gives a great exposure, but at the same time, I always wanted to give civil services for Indian administrative services since it was my childhood dream. And also, I would like to contribute my part and in whatever way possible in India, specifically in administration, sir.
All right. So you are MA in Sociology
Yes, sir.
and BSc in PCM from St. Stephen's.
Yes, sir.
MS Sociology from where? From JNU?
Sir, from IGNU,
From IGNO.
distance. Yes, sir.
Okay. You read Mahabharata?
Sir, not really, just a basic orally I have heard.
Basic idea.
Uh, yes, sir, just heard it from my grandmother and grandfather. A bit.
There is a portion in the Mahabharata story where just before the war, Lord Krishna goes to Duryodhan and says, okay, on behalf of Pandavas, I am asking you for 5 villages.
Yes,
Give
sir.
me these 5 villages, we'll ask for no more. No division of kingdom into half. And
Yes,
these
sir.
5 villages were, can you name
Yes.
them?
Yes, sir. So one was Swarnaprasth, which is known as Sonipat, the district where I hail from. And one is Pandprasth, which is Panipat. Then it is Indraprasth, which is the present day Delhi. And then we have Tilprasth, which is the Faridabad area. And one is Bagprasth, which is the Bagpat area of the Uttar Pradesh. Sir.
So you know more Mahabharata than I do.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So IPS officer must be prepared to speak about police-related affairs.
Yes, sir.
My first question is on Manipur crisis. What is happening and why we are not able to control despite 16 months of mayhem?
Sir, as far as I have read, the present situation has been escalating because of the violence on the ground. As I have heard that they raided the houses of the police, specifically DSP and SP. That's what was the latest update. And so the crisis is rooted in the very complex issue that we are still not able to find a concrete solution because it is requiring the ethnic conflict at the ground level. But at the same time, sir, we are progressing and we are doing a lot on our part, and slowly and steadily we would like reach to a point of improvement. So one is this that the deployment of the forces.
Mudra, first tell me what is the actual problem?
Yes, sir. So the actual problem is the ethnic conflict, which is between the two communities, which is the Kuki and the Meeti community, where the Meeti community was given the tribal status, and the Kuki community was and
Meitei
the
were given tribal status.
was declared ST, as far as I have read, sir.
No, no, no. Your facts are wrong.
Okay, sir. I'll read about it, sir.
Please do.
Sure, sir.
Never try to bluff your way through
Sure,
half-baked
sir.
ideas.
Sure, sir. I'll read about it.
Just say you don't know in details. But the
Okay,
basic
sir.
problem remains it's an ethnic conflict between the Kukis and Meiteis. So first of all, you should get the leaders from either side, get them talking to each other, find a way out.
Yes, sir.
So there is a trust deficit that must be addressed. And
Yes, sir.
you're already an IPS officer, and you should be an IPS officer should be able to tell the government that this is what is required to be done.
Yes, sir.
And you should be able to tell the interview board that this is what is required on the ground.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Next question, police reforms. Again, I don't want the answers written in the, newspaper. Why has police reforms become necessary? And what is the basic underlying idea of bringing about police reforms?
Sir, firstly, answering the question, why is it necessary? Sir, one is the changing nature of the crimes and the way the crimes has been evolving. The very idea of cyber crimes, which is growing on a daily basis, as we can see year by year growth of this. So first is this, and second, the necessary element comes to the point that how the police is overburdened with a lot of duties like law and order, investigation. This is due to the fact that we are already having a shortage of personnel. And third is the requirement of the infrastructure, which is also outdated. We need to update it to the present
You missed
situation.
the point. Missed the point by a mile. Why is police reforms become necessary? Why it is that the recommendation is for the DG to have a 2-year tenure, for the SP to have a 2-year tenure? Why? Have you
Sir,
ever thought about that?
yes, sir. Sir, I think that it is due to the increased politicization or the political interference in the policing. And that is,
That is why. That is the most
yes, sir.
important point to keep police away from political interference. And thereafter comes your, division of law and order duties and
Yes, sir.
investigation and complaints authority and so on and so forth.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
You need to think on it.
Sure, sir.
Then, why is the Places of Worship Act in the news?
Sir, it is in the news because of the context of the recent updates, specifically um, in the Sambal, where we saw uh, that that there have been some some there have been some statements that the place was an earlier of another religious character and not the present mosque as it is there. So, Places of Religious Act talks about maintaining
Places
the.
of Worship Act.
Sorry, sir, it's my fault. Places of Worship Act talks about maintaining the religious character as it was during 15 August 1947. That is why, sir.
You have said it, but in a very roundabout manner. Yes, you are right. The other side is objecting that under no circumstances the religious character of the place from what it existed on 15th August 1947 should be changed. And the other side is saying that no, if there is a shibling there, then why not? So that is why this act has come into news.
Yes, sir.
Armed Forces Special Powers Act. You know about that act?
Yes, sir.
What is it about?
Sir, AFSPA was brought in to ensure the security of the certain strategic areas of strategic or probably uh, the areas which required more security in the northeast regions. And there were certain,
Anywhere in the country, not only in the Northeast. It was there in Punjab, it was there in J&K.
okay, sir, I mistook it as northeast only, sir. So that gave some special powers to the armed forces so as to maintain the security of the areas like Nagaland uh, and the other. I have to like revisit my facts, sir.
What special powers are given to the armed forces?
Sir, some of which are uh, to arrest without the warrant, and or they have the power to use force so as to maintain the security of the area.
Use
And
force to maintain law and order.
to maintain law and order. Thank you, sir.
You'll have to read on it.
Yes, sir. I'll read about it.
So, all right. I leave you to Gauri Shankar ji.
Actually, you
Thank
have
you, sir.
already done interview in the UPSC earlier. You are already in IPS, so we don't have to give you much guidance on that. Tell us how much you scored last time in the interview.
Sir, it was 160.
160. So there is some scope to
Yes.
improve upon that.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
I can, firstly, let me ask you one or two questions. There is a image of the police force in the country that it is corrupt, it is anti-citizen. Nobody wants to go to the police station. Even if there's a crime, people hesitate to go and register an FIR there. What can be done to improve that?
Sir, the very first solution is to bridge the trust deficit. One is the accessibility which can be increased. One is giving the sense of security to the people by enhanced patrolling or creating a sense of awareness that police is there to protect and not otherwise. And second is using technology uh, to again bring the accessibility by making sure that people file FIR. Like for example, sir, we can have online FIRs. And third is use of community policing. For example, we have Jan Maitri project in Kerala, where we can bridge this trust deficit between the people and the police. And also, sir, we have certain innovative ideas like student police cadets in schools itself, so that from the very childhood, uh, students also inculcate the value of discipline within themselves and feel that police, like what police entails and what it is all about.
Recently, Parliament adopted 3 new laws replacing the British time laws. Do you think that replacement was desirable, and is it going to help the police forces to, maintain law and order better?
Sir, in my opinion, I do feel that these laws are desirable because it adapts to the present needs of the country, and it is contextual, and it standardizes the three codes as well. And it has brought in some new kinds of additions like organized crime, mob lynching. All of these things have been added, and at the same time, I think that the kinds of punishments has also been reformed. For example, community service has been brought in case of the hard punishment. So we are moving from dand to nyaya, sir.
Recently in Sambal, you remember there was, incident of violence few weeks ago. There was stone throwing and some people were killed and all that. So what were the lapses which happened there? Can you list out 3, 4, 5 lapses? If you were SP there, what would you have done?
Sir, the first thing is the strong intelligence that is needed. And this could have been better if we could have known such kind of things before by having the strong intelligence. And second is, sir, effective monitoring of the already of such kind of areas which are already hotspots, and effective monitoring through the use of technology, and uh, deploying of personnel at the right time. And third is, so when there is stone pelting, so we could have like reduce or mitigate the effect by ensuring by neutralizing the crowd
Don't
through
you think
crowd.
that the police authorities did not know that stones and bricks are being collected in a particular place? So obviously they are being collected for some purpose. Some arms have also been collected. There must have been some region. Don't you think that should have been tracked?
Yes, sir. Sir, I do think that police should have been more proactive in like knowing what kind of event can lead to such kinds of acts, which was like collection of the stones or something, and then proactively should have responded there, sir.
Okay. Okay, Ajitji, you take over and then we will discuss at the end some other things.
Okay, sir, fine.
Thank you, sir.
So, Mudra, how are you?
Sir, I'm doing good, sir.
Fine. Your option was sociology.
Yes, sir.
So you did MA in sociology for beginner. Fine.
Sir.
So I was going through your DAF. So you mentioned about the pilot projects to Spiti Valley.
Yes, sir.
Tell me in very brief about the project.
Sir, it was a collaboration of St. Stephen's College with a school in Spiti Valley, which is Munseling Public School. So a team of 12 people from our college visited there so as to inculcate some skills in these students of the school, as well as give some basic subject training. So it was a 15-day project. So the outcome of the project was very nice. The very first one being one student from the school got admission into the St. Stephen's College, though it is a very remote area. And then, yes, sir. And the second one was St. Stephen's College also conducted teachers training program for the teachers of Spiti Valley. So this was an outcome of the project, sir.
Okay. Nowadays, Spiti Valley is going through a number of ecological issues. Can you brief some of them?
Yes, sir. So the very first one being the anthropogenic reasons, the rise in unregulated tourism in the Spiti Valley, which is creating the issue of waste management, which is creating the issue of unsustainability in the region, sir. One is this. And second is the natural reasons, which is the aggravating effect of the climate change. And that is creating a lot of trouble for the people, where they also discussed with us that they had to relocate to other places so as to cater to the adverse effect of climate change, sir.
Okay. There is a report that around 76% of glaciers are melting by 2070. So, in very compact, please tell me, what are the natural and anthropogenic main causes responsible for not only in that region, overall global climate change?
So the natural reason, one is the natural cycle of the sun, the movement of the sun, which is, sir, I'm not able to recall the exact word, but I read that there is some 11-year cycle of the sun, which is
Sunspot cycle.
sunspot cycle. Thank you, sir. So which creates a natural tendencies for the climate to change. And sir, majorly it is anthropogenic, which is aggravating the issue. So one is the deforestation, the rise in the global warming because of the because of the rising population and its impact on the and the rise of the greenhouse gas effects, because of the greenhouse gases and aggravation. And third is the rise in pollution, which is also creating a cycle effect, sir.
How many greenhouse gases are mentioned under Kyoto Protocol?
Sorry, sir, I'm unable to hear.
How many greenhouse gases are mentioned under Kyoto Protocol?
Sir, I have to read about it, sir. I'm unable to recall right now.
Okay, fine. You're from Sonipat. So sometimes
Yes,
Sonipat is also called as Golden City. Why is it so?
sir, Golden City.
Yeah.
Sir, probably I'm not very sure. I have to like take a guess if you permit.
Please.
Sir, Golden City because of its vast historical background to the Mahabharata, and how we recently discussed about the Swan Trust while it is there. And the second reason can be due to the very fact that it has many educational universities that it hosts. So in the present context, we can call it golden if it is offering education to so many people, sir.
Fine. Your interview is on 9th of January.
Yes, sir.
2 days left.
Yes, sir.
So tell me the historic significance of 9th January regarding India.
Sir, we celebrate Pravasi Bharatiya Divas on 9th of January. And it is very much significant because we celebrate the day to as a token or to appreciate the role of the diaspora in to the country by contributing to the soft power or by contributing economically in terms of the remittances and the laurels it has brought to our country, sir.
So why on that date only? Why not 10th of January?
So that is the day when Mahatma Gandhi ji came to India in 1915, sir.
Very good. Sinha, please.
Thank you, sir.
So, Mudra, your
Yes, sir.
formal part of your interview is over. You tell
Yes,
me, what is your assessment of your interview today?
Sir, I believe that I have to read a lot. I mean, I have to be very specific in terms of the questions, and framework should be better. And also, sir, I think that the basic internal security, the basic policing, I need to brush up a lot since it is matching a lot to my DAF. And this is something that I feel, sir, I'm also not getting this much time in the training, so I have to do something about it.
So you've taken leave or you're still speaking from Hyderabad?
So I'm speaking from Hyderabad itself.
Okay. Okay, Mudra, here is what I think is you should be doing. Unfortunately, you have only 5 days left for your interview. Don't write
Yes,
it.
sir. Okay.
Mr. Tiwari
I will
will
send
send
you
you
video.
a video of
Okay.
this introduction.
Okay, sir.
Now, I can understand. You see, you are very articulate. There were no problems in expressing yourself. Your knowledge base is okay. Why you got 160 last time? I am getting some idea as to why it might have happened.
Hmm.
You see, you have a tendency to, and I'm being critical, and I think it
So,
is
sir.
necessary for
Yeah.
your good.
Yes, sir.
You have a tendency to give longish answers,
Okay.
but you should be concentrating on what has been asked. What is exactly the question? You know, if you ask me to tell you frankly, if this is the correct, you went round and round without hitting the exact answer. So there is no point in beating around the bush.
Okay, sir.
You yourself admitted you don't have to be very longish. Just give pointed answers. For example, in the police reforms thing, the Prakash Singh relentlessly pursued, and finally the Supreme Court gave its judgment in 2006. Prakash
Yes,
Singh
sir.
is a former DG of UPA, former DG of Assam, and former DG of BSF. He's a very decorated police officer.
Yes, sir.
So the Supreme Court gave a judgment, and in its judgment, it has given six points that you can read. 6 points.
Yes.
The most important is what I said: the security of tenure.
Security Commission. Yes, sir.
Security of tenure to the DGP and other cutting edge level officers. If once they think that they are not at the whims and fancies of the chief minister in their chair, they will be emboldened to do what they think is correct.
Yes.
That was the basic idea of the police reforms. And then thereafter, there were certain other things. In Manipur, for example, why this is happening? Because the basic question of getting the two communities to talk to each other, no serious attempt has been. There was an attempt, but it was not seriously pursued. Because there is a deep mistrust between the two communities. Why it happened, you must know.
Yes,
That
sir.
the Manipur High Court, some High Court judge asked the state government, send a recommendation to the central government to give the Meiteis ST status. No, that was the trigger. High Court has no authority to grant ST status. They only ask the state government, and the authority is the central government. And the recommending authority is the state government. High Court has no role in this game. But it deepened the mistrust, and one thing led to another. The CM was to address a meeting somewhere. Violence broke out. Police did not do enough to control. It escalated, and it is still, now of course the violence has come down, but it is still continuing.
Yes, sir.
Then Places of Worship Act, yes. Again, the basic problem, you must know what is the question, what is the basic answer that is being needed, and that you should be able to say. And so you don't have much time, but during the 5 days that you have, think of such questions, Manipur crisis type, and so on, both at the national level and internal development level. Think of such questions and prepare answers in your mind. Go over it maybe 5, 6 times. You will be able to say when you are needed to speak in the interview board. So once you are able to formulate your answers well, the other advice that I will give is listen to the question very carefully. What is being asked?
Okay, sir.
Think over it for a couple of seconds. What is being asked? The first line of your reply should be exactly a reply to the question that is being asked. Thereafter, if you want to say 1 or 2 lines more, maybe 3 lines, but then you should stop yourself. You don't have to go on and on. You see, the problem with people who have a felicity with words, you have a felicity, you are very well articulate, able to express yourself. People like you is, once you start talking, you keep on talking because words easily come to your mouth. You should know where to stop. If you do that, you should be able to convert this 160 into maybe 185, 190.
Okay, sir. I'll work on it, sir, for sure.
Please do. Okay.
Sure,
Good
sir.
luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Sorry, Shankarji.
Okay, Mudra, I think Sinha Saab has given you a very overall, picture of your interview. I just want to add 1 or 2 points. One is that Sometimes I think you are speculating without fully knowing the answer. Don't do that. You are
Okay.
not supposed to know everything. You can straight away regret, sorry, I don't know about this. Okay, that is one very clear, because when you speculate, you get into trouble here and there.
Yes, sir.
The second, I think you have to prepare yourself a little bit more on the police-related issues. Whether it is the Special Powers Act or the situation in Manipur or police reforms or distrust between the public and the police and the new laws or the technology in tracking the crimes, cyber crimes, the social media crimes. You have to give a little bit more attention, because now technically you are in IPS. So they may ask you the question related to that.
Yes, sir.
So I think that should be the focus in the next few days. Otherwise, your basic knowledge is fine. Your articulation is good. You already proved your worth because you have passed the examination second time, last time, and this time again. So those are not the issues. The issues are basically how you present the answer to the question.
Yes.
And don't speculate. I think that's the only advice I can give you. And I wish you very good luck. And we would
Thank you,
like to
sir.
see you in IAS. The Haryana girls are doing very well. I have seen in the last 2-3 years. Haryana girls are doing wonderful in civil services. They are doing very good in sports, and they are doing very good in business as well.
Thank you so much, sir.
मुद्रा, आपका इस बार का जो मेन एग्जामिनेशन था लास्ट ईयर की तुलना में कैसा गया?
सर अभी जो मॉक इंटरव्यू
नहीं, जो आपका मेन एग्जामिनेशन हुआ, ऑप्शनल एंड जीएस पेपर्स, एस पेपर.
सर इट वाज बेटर देन लास्ट टाइम.
तो बस थोड़ा सा
better than last time. Then every reason you do well in the interview, you are through.
थैंक यू सर.
ठीक है, कल मॉर्निंग तक मैं आपको ये वीडियो भेज दूंगा
श्योर
और
सर.
कर लेंगे डिस्कस, है ना?
श्योर सर.
बाकी आप ऑलरेडी ऑलमोस्ट प्रिपेयर्ड हो आप, है ना? ऑल द बेस्ट.
Good luck to you.
थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू सो मच सर. थैंक यू.
Wish you good luck. And
Thank
come
you,
to
sir.
Delhi 2-3 days before the interview so that you are well prepared. Okay.
Sir, we won't get leave 2-3 days before. We'll just get 1 day before interview.
Okay, so don't worry. You will do very well.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Maybe you can wear a sari, that would look better perhaps. I
Yes,
don't
sir.
know.
Yes, sir. I'm
Okay.
planning to wear a sari only, sir.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so good luck. All the
Thank you
best.
so much, sir.